Federal judge has blocked the White House from putting federal grants and loans on pause. The spending freeze was supposed to go into effect at 4 o'clock this afternoon, Iowa time. Now people have more time to figure out how this could impact the programs, research, and other things. KCCI's Kayla James is here. Kayla, a lot of people are looking for clarity on this.
That's right, Stacey, especially because the freezing of federal grants and loans would impact millions of Americans. A memo issued by the Office of Management and Budget starts off by saying President Trump was elected by the American people to increase the impact of every federal taxpayer. It goes on to say the temporary pause would give the Trump administration time to review agency programs and determine the best use of the funding for programs. The memo also gives an idea on what actions would be on pause for agencies, like issuing new awards, disbursements of federal funds under open awards, and, quote, other relevant agency actions that may be implicated by executive orders. Leaders of programs, projects, research, and more immediately had questions about if they would be impacted by this. Take, for example, Meals on Wheels. The Older Americans Act nutrition program supports the organization that delivers meals and more to older adults. The program's president and CEO shared concerns about what she calls the uncertainty of it all.
I think what we really are looking for is clarification about what programs are really being looked at as being paused. Are these programs delivering what they should? Are they saving taxpayer dollars? Are they efficient? And I think the uncertainty, the chaos that has happened since last evening when we heard about this has caused a lot of grave concern on the part of older adults.
And some of those concerns shared on the local level here, too. The Iowa Nonprofit Alliance represents 23,000 nonprofit groups in the state. We spoke with the Alliance's director prior to the injunction placed by a federal judge. She gave us an idea of just what kind of services and programs could be impacted if even a temporary pause went into effect.
Iowa's nonprofits provide everything from housing to food support to scientific research to childcare to domestic violence programs. We expect that this will touch every city, town, and county across Iowa.
Again, with the federal judge's injunction in place, there's a bit more time to figure things out. Now, I spent the day reaching out to cities, school districts, and others who receive federal grants. They either said they're waiting to hear back from federal partners or they're figuring out themselves. Now, in a statement shared with us, Senator Grassley says a temporary pause would not have impacted Medicaid, SNAP, student aid, and Social Security. Stacey.
All right, Kayla, thanks for digging into this. We'll continue to follow these developments.